Hello friends, today we are going to talk about my Fmge preparation. Now, I'm Rashmi and I did my MBBS from Guangxi Medical University, China. And I'm just here to talk about the 10 steps that I completely adhere to, which help me strategize my preparation strategies. And it is just a very clear and concise overview of the entire journey, which I would like to share with you guys, which helped me a lot, and I hope that it can help you also. Well, the journey was not easy, but with proper scheduling, I made it through. And currently, there is so much information to how to pass the exam and what to study and what not to study. I'm here just to give you the quick guidelines that you have to just tick 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 in your mind to have an overview or a planning for future, like if you're planning for 1 year or 6 months, so you can just make sure that all these areas you get it right, and they will all help you to clear your exam in your first attempt. All the best. Let's get started. Okay, the first step is study material. We need to make sure that we get a good study material. Now, there are a lot of information out there and lot of offline material and like classes. There is offline classes and there is online applications which you can pursue. If you're a person who like to self-study just like me and would like to be into the books and read your own knowledge, so you can go for online applications. And for offline, if you like tutoring through teachers and you like to interact and that motivates you while you are studying in a group, so go for offline applications. Every study method had its own benefits. Now, once you have the study material, the next most important step is to make a schedule and to have a routine. This is one of the most difficult steps right now, because these days it's easy to have the material than to have the discipline to follow the routine. And to have a complete discipline to crack this exam, it comes with a small steps of preparations. So you have to like sit for, initially you can sit for like 20 minutes and then take a break, and then 40 minutes, then take a break, then increase your sitting limits and focus limits to increase your study area and study time. And you can divide your morning time, or if you're a night owl like me, then you can divide a night time. So it all depends, but it is very healthy to create a schedule and a routine and stick by it, so that your body understands how you're functioning and it can help you better in your preparation. And also, initially I also had so much fallout and logbacks because of my disrupted routine, because I was very bad at following routine, and it is very difficult to just start at 9 p.m. and end at 10 p.m. and then take a break after, and again and again and again. Like, it was very tough for me, but I made promise to myself that I have to get through this. And once I just gave like a week for it, my body eventually is telling me, okay, this is the time to study. And even if I was not doing anything at that time, I was in my mind like solving questions. So your body understand your the clock, your study clock, your resting clock, and it responds better if you have a routine about it. Third is list down all the important topics in each subject. What we need to do here, that we need to take each subjects and we need to focus on all the important topics of those subjects. So how do we know that? We need to see the previous year questions. Previous year questions gives you an idea, okay, this is the concept, and all the future questions and all the previous year questions, they will be focused on that concept. So what you need to do is, you need to get a clear, crisp understanding. Each and every line of that concept is your future question, by the way. So please understand that PYQ are important. You need to do all the PYQ, and how can you do this? You need to get the understanding of the concept. So revise those concepts thoroughly and master them until you can. Fourth step is make your own personal notes. Now, there will be so many difficult topics which you will be forgetting like quite often. How to help in that case is, you can write down those topics and those concepts in your own handwriting, draw your own diagrams again and again, scribble in your books or something, in your notepad or anything, which gives you a very personalized effect of those concepts, and they help you in forming a good memory. For me, I made my notes for the like obs-gynae and derma, also patho and medicine. Yes, all these main subjects as well as pharma. So initially I was not aware that the effect of making your personal note has on your preparation, but once you start forming your notes and you revise from your notes and highlight them and again, it gives you a better effect and a good memory. So it helped me a lot. I hope that helps you too. Okay, the fifth is study with the integrated approach. Now, this strategy I started following in my third year when I was started revising my pathology, and then there was medicine also and there was pharma also. What clicked to me is like there is common topics to all these subjects, but I was like completely forgetting again and again. What I saw is that there is an opportunity to combine all these subjects and then study them in a one go. Even though it's difficult, but I made sure that I get the complete topic thoroughly. So I did blood from, like, just say blood, from the pathology, then I followed the same hematology from the medicine, and then the pharma, and it was a complete, my complete revision for the topic. Similarly, I followed for the respiratory system and the renal system. It helped me a great deal in getting some of the basic concepts about, all these subjects. So if you choose to study in an integrated manner, even though it take a little bit more time, but it will help you like a great deal, really. The sixth is method of studying. First is, there are some people who like to teach themselves, and then there are some people who can also like to teach others. So if you are a person who like to do self-study and like to teach ourselves, you can write down and take a rough notebook and scribble through and make your own notes and teach yourself. But if you're a person you have a study group and you have a study partner, you can teach them, you can ask them MCQ. What it does is gives you a very fresh and a core memory and a personalized experience around that topic, and those MCQs, it will remain fresh for you for the coming months, and it helps you again and again and gives you a long-term memory. And the third most important aspect of this is, whenever we do a topic, we need to do MCQs related to that concept. Because if you are completing a topic and you are not following through with the MCQs, then it is not you don't know if you have understood the topic or not. You think like you have an understanding, but MCQs give you your strong points and the weak points area. The seventh step is mock test. So it is one of the most important, and it will help you, and without it you cannot do FMG preparation. You might have understood that still now, that there are a lot of mock tests available, and it was the most dangerous area for me, and I was so afraid of taking mock tests that I will not know the answers, and I will have less marks, or all my fears were unlocked whenever I think about mock test. But I knew that I have to do it someday, and I understood that the sooner I do it, the easier it will be for me to work on my mistakes. So what I did is I started with 20 MCQ a day schedule, then I increased them by 30, and then 40, and then 50, and then I revised also. But by the time I was doing 50, I was making a book. This is the next step. So once you make a mock test journey, you have to make a mock test revision book, which helps you note downing your strength and your weaknesses. Okay, I would suggest you guys to have a mock test revision book where you can write down all the key points where you are weak. So it helped me a lot. I was using an online application, and all the wrong answers I wrote their key features which was written below it, and I revised them again and again and again until and unless those MCQs I completely made into my strength. So a mock test followed by a mock test revision notebook is very helpful, and it takes you a long way in your preparation. The ninth step is, do not leave any subjects. So we all have our boring subject list or difficult subject list. Like physiology is the subject which some people want to leave, ortho, FMG, or there are few of them. But I would advise you that since the pattern of the exam is almost integrated, so please don't leave any subject, because due to integration you will have questions from them. Even if you don't understand them, just go through the rapid revision, quick revision. You will have the basic idea how the questions are asked and what are the questions that you can be asked. That is it. It will help you. Please guys, don't leave any subject. Just do basic mock test or subject test of those. 2-3 subject tests will be enough for each subject, but please don't leave. They all are very important. They help you score more and more marks. The last and the final step is stress management. It is that important area where we have to work on continuously throughout our life while we are in the process of learning. So if we manage our stress better, we are able to increase our productivity and learning abilities. It is normal to worry and have negative thoughts about our preparation, that will we be able to do it, or we will be able to do it or not, and how's our preparation going, we are not sure. The list is endless, but it takes a little bit more efforts, and you need to change a little bit of your thought process here and there, and you need to tell yourself that I will do it, I can do it, I have done this before, and I will do it again. This is what I told myself throughout my journey, that it is possible, and with little bit of efforts that I can do it. No one can stop you from achieving your dreams. This is the only message that I would like to give you. Just change the way you talk to yourself, and you will have a new person in your mind telling you that you can do it and you will do it. Thank you guys, thank you for stopping by. I hope this video will help you. And if you have any queries, do let me know. I would love to answer you.